Good morning, Crypto JPEG in the house. You're actually not late today, Crypto JPEG. You're early. And look at that. How's it going, guys? It's I, the Crypto Otaku, back again for some more Crypto Chaos. And we got plenty of that for you this morning. Coming in a little early this morning, at about 10 minutes earlier than we normally do our stream. Just because I got a little stuff I got to hit out a little earlier today. But also, it's a lot more chaos this morning at the pre-open because of all the attacks happening in the Middle East. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Danny driving and what you do. Of course, guys, I know you guys are at work. I know you guys are. Hopefully, you got your coffee though. Hopefully, you're ready for some crazy stuff today, and then got some coffee to get through the day. It's gonna be nuts, guys. It's gonna be nuts. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Alrighty, right. If I can find the buttons, I need more buttons. There we go. This is the one. Guys, look, everything, of course, waking up in red today. Top 100 assets, top 200 assets, doesn't matter. Everything's down about roughly 10 to 12%. Still about the same from last night on the altcoin side. Bitcoin, though, as you know, still staying resilient. And look at this, guys. I say every single night. Look at this.
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
I'm so tired of winning.
Please, winning.
I can't take it no more. All right, guys. Like every single day, except for the night before. We have 70 days, 80 days in a row. I don't know how many days we've been hitting it every single day. Look at this again, guys. A call for a baseline bear target, and where we land right on top of our baseline target. I mean, who else can predict it like this, guys? I don't know. But I seem, of course, to do really well with our crypto chaos magic. Again, giving all the credit to the magic. And yeah, so we're actually giving some sort of influence to Bitcoin to recover today. Again, I told you guys last night, a lot of people are fouting in the chat. They're like, oh my God, guys, we're going to 97K. I mean, hold on, man. Hold on. We haven't broke 100,000 since even Elon Musk couldn't, and Trump couldn't break us under 100K. I mean, come on, guys. We haven't been under 100,000 in like, what, since the beginning of May. I don't think it's happening now. Again, Bitcoin, the initial sell-off for investors in Bitcoin that don't understand the asset are going to get scared out. But Bitcoin is a very resilient asset, both hedge on and hedge against inflation, and a risk on and risk off asset. So definitely would not be funding Bitcoin right now in the midst of war. And that's just been my 2 sats for a while. All right, guys, we also got Joy in the morning. Good morning, Joy. I'm from the Patreon family. Oh, wow, thank you for stopping on by from over on Rob's Patreon over at Crypto Futures. Guys, if you haven't checked out Crypto Futures, down in the description below. He's my favorite Canadian on earth, and he will set you up for some amazing gains this bull run, and of course in the bear market next year, guys. Come on, join the crazy community we got going on here. So yeah, sending love and support from the Florida. Oh yeah, nice, happy day in Florida, man. I miss Florida. I gotta get back there soon. Yeah, happy Friday, guys. Cheers. Hopefully you guys have enough coffee to start the day. All right, guys. All right. So what else we got on the pre-market? Let's see what else the talking heads are talking about over on Bloomberg and try to analyze what's going on. But the big one, the taker out of the day, is going to be, of course, the Israel strike. I've got that pulled up here for you. And yeah, they got some videos, and everyone's been talking about the same pictures now for a while. Okay, there we go. Oil surges after Israel launches a sweeping strike on Iran as Trump admin seeks diplomatic solution. So they're starting to move. We talked about last night. Breaking news was brought to us by Ramona, of course. Ramona, absolutely love Ramona. Thank you again for supporting the stream, Ramona. You are the best. We can't ask for anyone better. All right. Let's see what else we got. Dow futures fall more than 300 points after Israel strikes Iran, spiking oil prices, as reported by Fox News Business. All right, let's dive into a little bit of this, see what else we can extrapolate from this, and then get into some of the crypto news. I got some crypto news pulled up that I thought was really interesting, how the community, the crypto community, has been taking this, right? I think it's doing okay. I gave Iran a chance after chance to make a deal, says President Donald Trump. I told them, and in the strongest words, to just do it. Just no matter what, how hard they tried, no matter how close they got, they just couldn't get it done. I told them it would be much worse if they didn't do anything. Worse than anything they know, anticipated, or were told in the United States makes the best and most lethal military equipment anywhere in the world by far, and that Israel has a lot of it, with much more to come, and they know how to use it. Certain Iranian hardliners spoke bravely, but I don't know how they. Oh, Jesus, I can't read. I can't read what he. This is breaking from Trump, I guess, as of 10 minutes ago. I can hardly read what he. What he says. Sometimes it's like a little choppy. Certain Iranian hardliners spoke bravely, but they didn't know that was about to happen. They are all dead now. I wouldn't say they're all dead now. And it will only get worse. There has only been great death and destruction. Boy, here we go, guys. Talking about chaos this morning. But there is still time to make this slaughter. Jeez. With the next already planned attacks even being more brutal come to an end, Iran must make a deal before there is nothing left and save what they once known as an Iranian empire. No more death, no more destruction. Just do it before it's too late. God bless you all, as he posted this morning on Truth Social. Crazy, guys. So that's what the latest is on at least American response via Truth Social. It's such a weird world we live in now, guys, where all the news comes from Truth Social or X. Crazy, crazy times. All right, so let's get over to Bloomberg, see what they're talking about. If they're still talking about anything right now pertaining to the market before the pre-open, we got about 13 minutes, 12 minutes.
Yeah, we've rationalized our EV fleet and we've reduced it, but more importantly, we've rationalized it around where the natural product market fit.
They're talking about to Hertz. All right, so it hurts this morning, but not that kind of hurts. All right, what else we got? I told you guys last night, don't look at your portfolio this morning. Just keep adding, DCAing. Take a look at what you can buy. There's still things down right now. And we could still see a recovery this morning as well. It is Friday, so don't expect the world to change overnight. But definitely take advantage of some of these coins as they're down. On the last day, everything's down about 10-15%, right? So if you look a little further out and see how much everything's down on the month, there's still a lot of gains to be had if you pick up some of these projects at these lows right now. As I pointed out last night, Jasmine's down to 36% on the month. Great time to be picking this up at a steal. Same with Render. I do like Render. I don't hold any right now, but I do like where that price is at the moment for picking up. Algorand, man, that's a sleeping dragon. It's been a while since we talked about Algorand. Almost down 30% as well. If you like Algorand, AVAX almost down 30% now. 25.5. Last night we were looking at this, it was down 20%. I was like, damn, even that's a steal. Might want to throw some more in there because some of these larger caps, of course, will recover faster than the others. So good swing trade opportunity, in my opinion, if you wanted to get in on some of this before it takes off. Chainlink's only down 20% in the height of all this. It's not too crazy on the month. On the day, yeah, I mean, Chainlink's still holding up pretty well. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff, guys. A lot of coins, obviously. So take some of your favorites, right? Look at that H-bar. You guys like H-bar? It's down 26% today. Fire sale, guys, fire sale. All of their stuff are down a quarter of their worth in the last month. Ridiculous, guys, ridiculous. And we haven't even got this bull run started yet. And we're in June. We're in June. Oh, I got so many good stuff to buy. Attila the Hunt in the chat. How's it going, Attila? Good morning. I bring on the chaos. Yes. Thank you for bringing the chaos to the stream, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Attila the Hunt says, about 4 million XCN. Yeah, nice. 29% staking. Good deals, man. Good deals. Bags are packed. Man, they've been packed. I keep saying that all the time. They've been packed, man. We just keep packing and stowing away more. Everything dry power you got left, this might be the best time, the last time, potentially. You just never know. You never know if we're going to go into this war for 3 weeks or 3 months or 3 years. We just don't know. All right, guys. So that's what we got on the bubbles this morning. And they're still talking to Hertz. It hurts, guys. Let's get into some news I got pulled up today. Look at this. We've got a response from our crypto news as well. Bitcoin tumbles below 104K. It really just hit 103.5 or 103.4 or something like that. But yeah, we did, of course, get crypto news to cover a little bit of that in the pre-market. Looks like Bitcoin has sustained added earlier launches, now down more than 4% over the last 24 hours. 103.9 as it tumbled last night. Israeli forces appear to have to be bombed against Tehran and the capital of the capital of Iran. Axios first reported that Israel had conducted an operation inside Iranian airspace, citing unarmed sources, unnamed. My God. I gotta zoom in. Unnamed sources with Al Jazeera later confirming the explosions were headed to Tehran. We talked about that last night, of course, covering it because of Ramona. Thanks again, Ramona, for giving us the alpha last night. So yeah, that pretty much all went down. All happened. Poly market betters are now. Ooh, look at that. Some more bets on Polymarket now. Oh, geez. Let's take a look and see what the bets are there. Iranian strike on Israel by Friday, 66% chance. There we go, guys. Get your bets. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. U.S. military action against Iran before July, 38% chance. Iran strike on Israel in June, 86% chance. Oh, they just keep going. They just keep going. Iran nuke in 2025, 16% chance. And yeah, they're everywhere. Of course, the biggest ones we like to look at are, of course, the Fed rate decision in June, which is still a 97% no change. No change, guys. Nothing has changed. All right, and then we also got a response from Saylor this morning. Look at this. 2 hours ago, Michael Saylor posted on X, Bitcoin is hope. That's what he said. Bitcoin is hope, guys. Yeah, and this is why we invest in crypto. Michael Saylor, who co-founded Bitcoin treasury company Strategy and leads an executive chairman, has suddenly taken on X platform to publish a daily Bitcoin tweet much earlier than he usually does. Saylor seems to be rushed into the issue of Bitcoin supportive tweet as Bitcoin began to recover and added 1% today so far, displaying a brutal 4.2% crash. Brutal. Come on. These are nothing compared to 2021. Come on. We used to have 30, 40, 50% swings. Come on. All right. So displaying a brutal 4% crash on Friday. In the recent gloomy geopolitical developments in the Middle East, Bitcoin is hope, Saylor tweeted, adding this as a caption to the AI-generated image of himself standing in the desert surrounded by cactuses on the bloom. I didn't see that, so let's go over to X and see if we can find that. Man, it's been a morning, guys. It's been a morning. Let's see, there it is right there. Bitcoin is hope. Yep, there it is, out there in the desert. Sailor doing sailor things. All right, guys, what else can we dig up this morning? Let's take a look back over at Bloomberg, see what they're talking about. Pre-market is soon, guys. We're almost ready to open that bell. Be out about 5 minutes.
Today's top market moving story.
And they're not back yet. All right. Oh yeah, hopefully you guys are packed up, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I don't know what else to buy. I bought too much stuff already. I'm just exhausted. All the buying. Yeah, on the day, I mean, things look like they're already starting to come back up a little bit. I mean, we were just looking at near last night. It was down 20% on our 15%. Now it's down 11. You can see everything else coming back up. Let's take a look at some of the charts. Obviously, Bitcoin is following that baseline target we hit last night, so that's good. We'll probably see some small recovery into the afternoon. At least hoping to get back above 108, or at least to 108. I said this last night. Bitcoin usually tumbles a little bit on the news of some sort of economic fallout or wartime effort thing, you know, but usually it has a bit of a recovery after the initial news is announced. I know Peter Schiff was calling it last night. Let's see if I can dig that up and show you guys what he was saying. What a freaking bear, man. Oh, well, gold bug is what he is. But anyway, so Peter Schiff. I'll show you what he was saying. I don't think I shared it because I was just like, ugh. Left a taste in my mouth. Just, can I not? There he is. It's 12 hours ago. I think this is the one here. Yep, that was the one I read. Israel attacks. Oil prices jump 5% while the S&P futures fall 1.5% in response to investors seeking a safe haven. Buy gold, sending it a price up to 0.85%. Meanwhile, investors dump Bitcoin, pushing its price down 2%. How can anyone consider Bitcoin a digital version of gold? As I said, Peter, the initial reaction of the people that don't understand the true value of Bitcoin will sell it immediately, and then, of course, it will have a bigger recovery much later. We've seen that many, many times with the upstart of Ukraine and in Russia. We saw that happen there, yeah, it took it took a dive for a day, and then, of course, started recovering on the news, the future news of it. People just get scared out in the first few minutes of it, or first few hours of it. Let's see what's talking about now.
You're seeing yields actually up a little bit. So complicated equation there. We're watching some stocks as well ahead of the opening bell. We're watching energy sector, defense sector, travel stocks as well. ExxonMobil up about 2.5%. 6%, right ahead of the market open. Lockheed Martin also up almost 2%. The travel stocks are really interesting here, Katie. United Airlines down more than 5% pre-market, but so are its rivals. Of course, a lot of fear under the surface of the trade today.
Well, the thing is, as Nora Melinda was reminding us, it's not just the direct impact of what this is going to mean for travel demand. There's also what this is going to mean for fuel costs. Again, if oil prices really raise sustainably from here, that creates a whole host of issues for a number of different industries.
Daisy chain of issues, and we are seeing, of course, at least the pre-market moves wiping out the week's worth of gains. We are less than 4 minutes to the opening bell. We're going to bring in Rebecca Patterson of the Council of Foreign Relations. This is Bloomberg Open Interest.
All right, we'll see what their correspondent says when they get back, but I'm pretty sure nothing else has happened since yesterday morning, or this morning, early this morning. It actually happened, I think, last night here in the States. If you're in Eastern Standard Time, I think it was like 10 o'clock, 11. It was about 9:30, 10 o'clock when we were finishing up our live stream last night. Okay, guys. So yeah, who's paying? Oh yeah, and the funny thing is, I forget who said it. I think it was Jake the Snake or Mad Adam. One of you guys last night was saying only crypto bros know about the world, news because you can see it in the charts. We know about it first because we do not sleep, guys. We do not sleep. We are in no sleep zone all the time. All right, so what else we got? See anything else breaking this morning with Fox Business? Nothing else is pulling up here. Trump reveals surprising moment as his friendship with Musk began to unravel. What the hell? Jesus, is that the same thing we saw yesterday?
We're going to abolish the EV mandate.
Yeah, the same thing we saw about the EV stuff. Yeah, he just went crazy. He just. But I still like Tesla, he says. Okay. What else? A major fast food giant unveils secret weapons in summer menu battle. Oh, Jesus, guys. This stuff does just not pertain to us at all. Let's see what else is coming on here on crypto news sites. Anything popping up? Anything breaking today on this crypto daybook? America's Bitcoin weathers market rout as Israel hits Iran. Everyone basically could doing their little cover article on the attack on Iran. Let's see what else we have. Charles Hoskinson suggests swapping $100 million of ADA for Bitcoin. What? Charles, what? Look at this crazy stuff from Charles Hoskinson. Man, the proposal appears to be at odds with the previous comments of the Cardano Foundation CEO Frederick Gregard. But yeah, Charles Hoskinson wants to swap $100 million of his ADA into Bitcoin. And stablecoins to boost Cardano's DeFi and stablecoin ecosystem. He dismissed the concerns over the market impact, saying that the token does not have an issue with liquidity. When did this one come out? This one came out this morning, 9 a.m. Redonkulous, guys. The proposal contrasts with Cardano Foundation CEO Frederick Gregard's view that TVL is not likely, not a key adoption metric. Interesting, guys. Cardano co-founder Charles Hoskinson has floated the idea of converting $100 million worth of ADA tokens into Bitcoin and stablecoins. They are trying to get their, to give them some sort of, credit. They are trying to get Bitcoin and stablecoin supported on the blockchain. So maybe they want $100 million to play around with. I don't know, or at least. The $100 million in the Bitcoin is definitely a good investment. Or definitely a treasury would be good to have. Anybody to have. We could take $100 million of ADA into treasury. There we go. And convert into blend of stablecoins incumbent in Cardano to USDM and USDA, and convert some of it into Bitcoin Prime to Prime Bitcoin DeFi. Hoskinson said on a live YouTube stream, I guess as of this morning. He then hit back that the critics claimed $100 million sale would impact the price of ADA, calling them inexperienced, before adding that the sale would not cause any problems at all. The goal of the sale would be getting the ratio of stablecoin issuance of TVL to around 30% to 40% versus the current roughly 10%. Total value locked on Cardano stands at $356 million. with just 31 million of stablecoins minted on chain. DeFi Llama data shows Solana, meanwhile, has 9.8 billion in TVL and 11 billion worth of stablecoins minted on chain. In a tweet, Hutchinson said that the stablecoin situation is killing Cardano and that the proposal will generate the non-inflationary revenue and help build the Cardano DeFi economy. Hutchinson comments that the odds with the Cardano Foundation CEO Frederick Gerard told CoinDesk in March that TVL is not a metric to be used for adoption. All right, guys, this is crazy what's going on. It's everyone is flocking to Bitcoin right now. Let's go over to Bloomberg and check what they're talking about.
Down this market and the state of the world, really, with Rebecca Patterson. She is former chief investment strategist for Bridgewater. She's now a senior fellow at the Council on Foreign Relations. I can't imagine a better voice to have on this morning. It's great to see you.
Nice to be with you guys, too.
So let's talk about the cross-asset picture right now, because you're seeing a rush into the likes of gold. You're seeing oil higher. You're seeing stocks fall right now. But we were just having this conversation with our own Will Kennedy about how it feels like when you look cross-asset, we never tend to hold on to the risk premiums built in for geopolitics for very long. Do you think that this episode could be different?
It always could be different. I think historically when we have these geopolitical events, they're short-lived. There isn't broad contagion. And so people quickly take profit on these risk-off trades, so to speak. But there is always the chance that it could escalate, that there could be contagion. So anything that disrupts supply chains through the Strait of Hormuz, not only for energy, but broad supplies, that would be a big red line crossed. Depending on the retaliation Iran conducts on Israel or other places, that could also be another red line that could prolong this. But really, you have to think about, regardless of the horrible humanitarian issues here, does this have a prolonged, impactful effect on the global economy? Right now, one day, no. But if it lasts longer, so it's duration and it's also breadth of the conflict that we want to watch for.
The scale of the attack was large.
Yeah.
Now, when you think about the potential retaliation, as you're saying, as well as the ripple effects moving forward, what's the sense here? When you talk to your colleagues over at the Council of Foreign Relations, is there a sense that this is more likely to escalate or de-escalate over the coming months?
I mean, there's always room for policy mistakes. That's the thing I'm probably worried about most right now, that there's just a misjudgment among any of the parties involved, including the United States, right? If anyone misjudges what anyone else is saying, or there's just conflicting signals coming out of our government, any of those things could easily create an escalation that's really not intentional. So that worries me quite a bit. Iran is in a difficult place economically. That could be one factor that pushes them to come to the table sooner than they might have otherwise. But they're going to feel like they need to retaliate. And the question is, can you have this tit for tat without a policy mistake, militarily or otherwise, that creates that bigger contagion that then becomes an economic and market issue?
Well, let's talk about what this means for investors and what actually is a haven asset. You're seeing gold rally today, but that's really continuing on a rally that we've seen over the past several months. You're seeing the dollar come back as a safe haven asset. It really hasn't been acting as such. It's been breaking down. It hit the lowest level in years just yesterday. Do you think that this has sort of redefined how investors are thinking about the dollar?
I think the DXY index, so trade-weighted dollar, is up less than 1% today on the back of this.
It's not great.
And I think exactly to your point, the fact that we've had such a large sell-off in the dollar year to date, almost 10%, which is a huge move for a trade-weighted currency, the fact that we've only rallied 0.7% today tells me that there's still this structural nervousness around the dollar as global investors reallocate slightly away from the U.S. Gold, to me, is the risk-off trade, so to speak, that I think has sustainability, in that even if, and hopefully, this crisis calms down very quickly, you still have other drivers of gold that are likely to remain. And I think the big ones include central banks, especially emerging market central banks, continuing to diversify reserves into gold, retail investors. Retail investors in the United States, their gold allocations are generally between 1% and 2%. Many are zero. If you start getting more worries about treasuries as that historical safe diversifier, even a very small shift into gold as a complement to bonds can be a big upside for gold prices. So that's the one, if you're going to be in these risk-off trades, that's the one that I don't think you'd want to take profit on.
I'm glad you brought up the Treasury market. Katie and I were talking a little earlier about the push-pull that's happening here. This idea that you could have worries about where the economy goes from here.
I've heard enough of that, but I do agree with Rebecca Patterson. I think, I don't think America has that much gold, especially retail. 1%, yeah, more than likely, or 0. Yeah, exactly, 100%. All right, so getting back to this real quick, I wanted to, of course, share with you guys where the Dixie currently is. Last night we were covering, it was at 97.85. Where are we at this morning? Let's take a look at the crypto fear and greed index, as well as the stock market. Right now, sitting at 61 in greed. Nothing's changed, about the same as it was when we opened the stream. And we've got the stock market fear and greed currently sitting at greed at 60. So yeah, it seems like business as usual, even with all this tensions going on in the Middle East. Yeah, we also have, let's see, the Dixie still coming up a little bit today at 98.4, as we did show kind of a show of power this morning, I guess, bouncing out a little bit higher. I did want to see a lower push lower to about 97.5 on the Dixie. That's what I really want. Gosh, we got to get down there, guys. But this, it still is the lowest we've seen the dollar since the 2021, so about 3 or 4 years ago. It's crazy that we're here, guys. We're here right now. All right, getting back into crypto bubbles. Still looking about the same now on the day. Nothing else has really recovered too much yet. A little bit. We're down a little, about 3% here on Jasmine. We got what else here? I mean, everything got coming up a little bit, guys. A little bit. A percent or two. Let's take a look at Bitcoin's chart. It's coming back up to 105 and some change. Again, keep chunking up just a little bit higher. Jasmine, same. Everything else looks about the same chart as well. Look at this, guys. ZBAC, of course, did not care. It bounced from 2037. Didn't even get to 2037. They actually hit 2038. So again, a higher low from last night. We were looking at this last night. It didn't care. Just bounced right back up. And probably will get stuck in this range up here above towards 2047. Tolo coming in with a super sticker, $5 super sticker. Thank you, man. Keep it up. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks again, Tola. Salute, my guy. Salute. Hopefully you guys got enough coffee for this madness. God. Oh, jeez. Thank you.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, gosh. What else we have here? Swift Coin still sitting here at the bottom at 2012. It seems like it wants to recover, though. Again, this is a nothing burger for the markets, it seems like. So they're just going to eat it all up, guys. Pack up while you can, because we're going to take this ship. We're going to the moon next week. Yeah, especially if this thing gets settled before the middle of next week. I could see an explosive push towards the upside for most of our risk on assets. All right, guys. I've got about 20 minutes. I got about 20 minutes left, and then I got to head out. But let's see what else we can dig up while we're here. Anything else breaking from Fox Business? Nope, nothing else here. What else do we have we can talk about, though? Trump unveils golden ticket to citizenship for those willing to pay steep price. I did see this. I think I actually shared some last night on my Twitter. If we can get over here. I think the $5 million citizenship has now sold like 15,000 citizenships, like, at $5 million a piece. That's a decent amount, a chunk of change. I think it's almost a quarter trillion, like $200 billion. We can take a look at that over there, see if anything else is breaking on X as well while we're here. Ryan Cohen says from Samson Mao, this is where you buy when it feels scary. That's right, guys. We learn this from the best. I mean, maybe Warren Buffett doesn't really care much about our space at all, calling it rat poison squared, but of course, he's known. We know from the best, like Warren Buffett, that blood in the streets is when you need to be buying, right? This is the best time. 100% with Samson Mao. When it feels scary, if it dips lower and you feel even more nervous, buy even more. 100% Right there with you, Samson, my guy. My otaku brethren from another mother. All right, breaking. Walmart and Amazon are exploring launching their own stablecoins. Everyone's getting the stablecoins, guys. It's basically going to be the new credit line for these companies. I mean credit. I mean like store credit. That's what I mean. Yeah, Sharon with a $5 super sticker. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel with me this morning in my crazy new setup. My travel setup. It's pretty cool that we can take the show anywhere on the road. Thank you again, guys. Sharon and Tola, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks. So yeah, what else we got here? Breaking. Anthony Pompliano, the lead company that will raise $750 million to buy Bitcoin. Guys, this is getting insane. It really is. They literally put that there. This is getting insane, guys. Every single day, hundreds of millions of dollars flowing into Bitcoin. We do not have enough. I cover it every single day with my favorite metric to show you guys how many Bitcoin are left on balance sheets, are on exchanges. It is getting intense, and this is the lowest we've ever seen. This is what's left, guys. I show you every single day, and we hit new breaking records almost every single day. Let's see if we got a new one this morning. Nope, almost. We were so close to hitting that 2.08 million left on exchanges. And guys, when over the counter is done, which I feel it is, I feel it, I really do, because we would not be seeing this dip down as low as it has with over the counter basically dwindling down to nothing. As soon as the miners get their Bitcoin, they're selling it directly to some of these asset managers like BlackRock. They've already made deals with like Mara and other companies, and yeah, they're getting it right before it even gets to exchanges. So we are definitely exhausting the exchanges for Bitcoin. All right, what else we got here? Let's see if we can take a look at. We were talking about Carl's Tossensen. Yes, yeah. Let's see what else we got here. What is that? Tencent is looking to buy Nexon, the creator of Web3 gaming franchise. MapleStory. Wow, that's crazy. So I guess they want to get going with a new MapleStory in Web3. That's nuts, guys. Every single day is something. Yeah, the Amazon Walmart. Let's get into this. Amazon Walmart Mall stablecoin launched to save billions in fees. This is what it's about, man. We gotta get rid of these credit cards, these old ancient Swift system, MasterCard, Visa nonsense, and get all on Web3 and crypto. Retail giants. Wait, what? This says let's celebrate the first super on the live stream. What is? There's no way that the first. I remember when Tola had the first super sticker. He had the first super anything. Tola, my man. That's weird that it's popping up here saying let's celebrate the first super sticker on the live stream. I guess maybe that means the first super sticker of the day. Thanks again, guys. That's weird that would pop up. Yeah, Apple X and Airbnb, Google are exploring stablecoins. As reported earlier, tech giants like Apple, Google are exploring stablecoins to reduce their fees and enhance cross-border payments. Google leads the two completed stablecoin transactions. Airbnb is in talks with WorldPay to bypass the credit card processes like Visa and MasterCard, as I just mentioned. The social platform and X is also considering stablecoin integration on its X Money app. What have they been doing? We've been talking about X and its money app for years, and they still haven't got a money market license or whatever to offer crypto assets or even paying on their platform. Come on, Elon, get your shit together. Focus on one damn thing and get it done. Aiming to expand peer-to-peer payments, Elon Musk is emphasizing growing X payments and capabilities, with the companies already securing money transmitter license across the U.S. and the e-commerce giant Shopify has already announced plans, as we talked about last night. Shopify announced plans to integrate USDC payments for its users by the end of the year. Guys, it's happening all at once, and then suddenly, boom, we'll be there. Cloud 9. Total adoption coming within the next 5 years. It's coming. I mean, this may not be the cycle for total adoption, but it's going to be the one that gets it on the rails for it. I cannot believe we're even here, guys. 2024, 2025, I thought we were going to be just mulling along, just chopping up, maybe hitting $150,000 Bitcoin, 120, but it seems like we're going to get more explosive than we once thought. The USDC issuer Circle marked one of the most successful IPO launches, of course, earlier this month in the New York Stock Exchange. Final vote on the Genius Act is also scheduled for June 17th. That's next week, guys. That's it. We're done, and that's it. That's it. They're going to usher in all of these methods in which you can pay and get onboarded into crypto via things that you're already aware of. Guys, the normies aren't even going to know they're using it. That's what's so prolific about this, is that they're going to be using Amazon and Google Pay and Apple Pay and whatever. And we just talked about the Apple thing last night, too. That was Apple... There's like they're already starting to get integrated with some sort of crypto assets because they have games on their platform that accept Web3 assets like Bitcoin. So yeah, it's happening all at once, guys. It's going to happen all at once, and you're going to be shocked. So make sure your bags are packed. Like Attila Hunt said earlier, his bags are packed. Hopefully yours are too. All right, let's swing back over to Bloomberg one more time. See if they're popping up with anything breaking. We're talking about Adobe again. Come on, we talked about Adobe yesterday. Oh, geez. I am, again, this my two sats on this. AI specifically has replaced me as a graphic designer. A team of 4 graphic designers is no longer needed for a decent-sized company. You just need 1 or maybe 2 to get it done with AI. You replace so many people with, I of course, I set up the stream every single day in Adobe Photoshop. But it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much when you just literally type in what you want. You get it. Boom. Done. And it's amazing where Adobe's come. But also how much we can replace all the people we don't no longer need. All right. So, yeah. Innovation with Adobe. We'll see where that goes. All right, guys. We're done with Bloomberg. Got to cut this one a little short today. So I've got about 10 minutes left. Then I got to get back on the road. Let's see what else we got here to cover. Anything else breaking over on X? I did want to show you guys some stuff I pulled this morning. Oh, look at this. Another Joe Rogan clip.
It slows down. If there's something in front of you, it'll change lanes. Like, it knows how to move traffic smoothly.
All right, Elon Musk, of course, shilling his company via Joe Rogan. Interesting there, but also, guys, the robots are coming. The robots are coming. Don't you forget the robots are coming. I don't have time to do that segue, but I'll do it. I'll do it tonight. Publicly traded, the Smarter Web company bought 74 Bitcoin. They now hold 242 Bitcoin. Never even heard of that company. The Smarter Web company, guys. Everyone is buying Bitcoin. Everyone is buying Bitcoin. SEC withdraws major Gensler era proposals. Ooh, this is nice, including expanded custody rule, the DeFi rule, the 3B16, and enhanced ESG reporting. How about KYC, man? Let's get Maxi back to America. Come on. Just in, Michael Saylor and Adam Back say Bitcoin is the hurdle rate. Jeez. Here we go, guys. Here we go. President Trump told Israel not to strike Iran on Monday. Change tie is the new black. Orange tie is the new black tie. Yeah, there we go. The orange tie. Everyone's got orange tie now. Just in, BlackRock buys another 2,681 Bitcoin worth 278 million just 11 hours ago. Breaking $750 billion Walmart explores using crypto stablecoins for payment. Guys, how can you be bearish on any of this? It just keeps going. It's just going. That says 2 hours ago via the Bitcoin historian. Man, you just keep going forever and ever, guys. This is what I'm talking about. 49 minutes ago, Iran officially withdraws from nuclear talks with the United States. Look at that. So man, we might be getting some sort of progress. I don't know. Withdrawals from nuclear talks with the United States. So just not going to be talking at all now. I don't know. And then the new Coinbase card. I saw this last night too. This looks really nice, and you get up to 4% on Bitcoin back on transactions. That's nice, guys. That is nice. Might have to pick that one up and start using it. And look there again. More shilling this card. The Coinbase card is issued by First Electronic Bank, AmericanExpress.com. And I'm not sure what they have going on here on the back. The Times of January 2009 canceled the brink of a second bailout for the bankruptcy. So yeah, it looks like it's got just some encoded like piece of the white paper on it, maybe. Coinbase is stepping into the credit card game with the MX backed product offering tiered Bitcoin networks up to 4%. Yep, so that's the Bitcoin card. Oh my gosh, guys, there's no shortage of news. I can literally sit here forever. Like, oh my god, guys, it is complete chaos. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. GameStop again, another offering, 2.25 billion of convertible notes. Wow, they upsized it. They announced it at 1.75 billion as of a couple days ago. Now I guess they're pushing that up to 2.2. They have to start, man. I mean, I thought they were buying back at the 80K when we were back at the 84,000, and they're behind. They're behind the times. Elon Musk, everyone's got something to say about this. Elon Musk talking about Israel and Iran. I have no respect for warmongers and the war profiteers and those who come to the war to continue forever. There must be peace. It is time for the slaughter of young men to stop. 100%. Why are we even doing this anymore? We have drones to do this for us. We have robots to sit there and fight our wars for us. We don't need to be sending flesh and blood into battle anymore. That's not the time. This is not the time. Oh boy. Yeah, and then we got Peter Schiff again referenced there. Alright guys, so I think we are caught up on the news. Let's check one more time back and make sure anything else is breaking. Then I gotta head out. Let's see what's going on here. Dow falls more than 400 points after Israel strikes Iran, spiking oil prices. I think that's the same headline we read this morning. What the Israel attack on Iran and spike on oil prices means for the markets. Buy the dip. That's what it means, guys. Spoiler alert, buy the dip. That's it. All right. Everything looking like it's okay. Still down a little less than 15% on most things. Looks like everything's kind of coming back up a tiny bit, a percentage or two here and there. Let me get back in the chat before we head out for the day. And then we're, of course, going to be back tonight. Mine, the first I ever posted, says Sharon. Thanks again, Sharon. That's right. Thanks again. The first ever super on any live stream. Oh my god, congratulations, Sharon. Thank you. I'm happy it's me. Wow, I appreciate it, Sharon. Thank you. That makes sense now. I'm still trying to. I'm a baby, guys. I'm at 700 subs. I'm still a baby, still trying to figure out how this all works. Jeez. Might use the card. We'll see, Jim. Yeah, Jim in the house. How's it going, Jim? Happy to see you here as well. That's an interesting card, man. 4% back on every purchase on Bitcoin. Hell yeah. Definitely looking at getting that one. I have their older card from 2021. I haven't really used it that much. I mean, you have to load it, then you put it, it's taking some of your stuff, and I like to invest pretty much all in all the time. So definitely would like to have something like that to kind of break it and get some Bitcoin back. GameStop, yes, GameStop. Let's take a look at GameStop real quick before we head out, because I wonder if they're starting to flip their negative sentiment on their. Yeah, look at that. They are. Look at this. They are coming up a little bit. They're bouncing. On the last day, though, it's looking pretty good. GameStop. What else we have here? That's not good news right now for Iran. Yeah, it's not. No. Smash that like and subscribe. Fam says Cody in the house. How's it going, Cody? Good morning. Good morning. Thanks again, guys, for coming out. There we go. We got some more chaos for you. Yes. Yeah. But don't forget to like, subscribe, guys. Please. I'm still building up the stream. We did break 700 last night. Super excited for that. Super stoked. But of course, we are almost getting closer to our 1,000 target. That's where all the superpowers are unlocked for this channel. Let's see what Sharon says. Withdrawing from the talks. Yes, your creativity sparked. First super chat. Thank you, Sharon. All right, guys. Well, I don't know if there's anything else to cover breaking. I think we pretty much covered everything that's going on right now. GameStop shares tank. That's 4 hours ago. 22% after boosting rates raised to 2.25 billion. Okay, so that all happened within the last few hours. What else we got here? Bitcoin price, Bollinger Bands, failure risks. Yeah. Older investors are risking everything for a crypto-funded retirement. What? Older investors? There's no way. Oh my gosh. Some older investors are risking everything to dig themselves out of financial holes that have a crypto-funded retirement. Man, we're finally getting the old money. Look at this. We got the Six Flags guy dancing. Oh man! All right, guys. I don't have time to read all this, but I'm excited for the older investors. I actually want to get some of this Bitcoin or crypto-related boost in their retirement before it's all said and done. Cool stuff. I'm super. Oh, man, I wish I had time to read this. Unfortunately, the dream turned into a nightmare. The interest has actually paid from the accounts of the users, and scheme collapsed in mid-2022. Not only did Alex lose a majority of his funds, but he also had to pay an outstanding $400,000 tax bill on the income he had earned on his retirement. Wow. I put too many eggs in the Celsius network basket, so basically I nearly lost a family home. My mom invested in it, so oh boy. Oh wow. So they got hit by the Celsius IPO listing, and then he invested oh my god. All right, guys. So, well, anyway, I gotta head out. I can't spend any more time. I wish I could. But yeah, gotta get stuff done. This is gonna be my last day here in New York. I'm gonna be moving on. We'll see if I don't know. I might have to stay another week. I hope it's the last day. We'll see. Let's see. Sharon says withdrawing from talks. Yes. Okay, I think we're caught up on the chat. And again, guys, just as a reminder, I will not be here on Monday morning. I know that for sure. But Monday night, I should still be. I should be able to settle in somewhere. We'll see. We'll see how my trip goes. But anyway, guys, have a great day. I will catch you tonight. And Jim Daringer, right before we leave, people are quick to forsake TradFi, but they're the most reliable when it comes to stability and insurance of funds. I don't know, Jim. It's not my wheelhouse, man, but that's yours. And of course, I respect your opinion. I love having you on the channel. Thanks again, Jim, for your alpha. And I will see you guys again tonight. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Guys, it's summertime. Go outside and touch some grass. It's a nice day today here in New York. I will see you guys again soon. Later.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade a monshot. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more songs and let me bottle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for
Whoa! Guys, don't forget, buy the dip. We don't need this shit. Go get some assets. Get some real assets. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Well, if I can find the damn